Although faced with budget and staff cutbacks, Broward's ability to continue quality public services prevailed. Our transit system continues its record of excellence, providing more than 36 million fixed route passenger trips, 2 million community bus passenger trips, and 700,000 paratransit trips this past year. The new 95 Express, how many have ever even heard of it? Good. How many have ever used it? I've used it. I've tried it. We have it with two routes. They're both in the south of I-595. One goes down Pines Hollywood Boulevard from C.B. Smith Park to I-95 and then to downtown Miami for people that have jobs there. And the other newest one that we just started a week ago goes down Miramar Parkway and then down to downtown Miami. And they go during rush hour south in the morning and north in the evening. And in the middle of the day they rest. The county library system continues its excellent public service. This year with the opening of Cybrary at the main library that has provided computers for 80,000 library customers from December 09 to 10. And the computer lab at even my Hollywood main library has served as 60,000 customers. They really are a needed service, and we know that libraries have changed dramatically in what their mission is. And one month I'm going to highlight them at the county. I want everyone to know what a great job they do. Broward County Parks expanded this year as well, as Vista View celebrated a $7.2 million expansion and received the National U.S. Environmental Protection Award for excellence in site reuse. We are redoing the water playground this year at T-Water Park. Swim Central, anybody here have heard of? Well, of course, those in the education, maintains 42 partnerships with municipalities and both profit and nonprofit agencies. We continue to save lives by providing water safety education and in-water instruction to more than 29,000 children from 135 elementary schools. Our Human Services Department continues to work with commitment and compassion, issuing funding of more than $43 million for 91 contracts to 42 agencies. These contracts serve nearly 130,000 people in Broward County. The county's affordable housing inventory increased. Well, we all know it's called foreclosures, among other things. And the bill from DC drove me nuts because they wouldn't help the people in the houses stay there. They'd only take the house, fix it up, and sell it to someone else. But I guess it's because the person in the house really shouldn't have been there in the first place. They couldn't afford it, and banks didn't want to figure it out. But we are creating a lot more affordable rentals as well as single-family homes. And jobs were created as Broward County spent and distributed $18 million in neighborhood stabilization programs. It resulted in the purchase, rehabilitation, and sale of over 140 foreclosed income-eligible buyers. The protection of Broward County's environments advanced at a rapid pace this year with the completion and adoption of the Regional 4-County Climate Change Compact and the Broward County Climate Change Action Plan. In January, we adopted a countywide integrated water resources plan as a long-term regional strategy for meeting the county's future water supplies. Do you think your electric bill is high? Wait till we really get into more of a drought situation with our water. This year, employees donated $57,000 to Haitian relief, and we donated one of my special things that I started, nearly 5 tons of food to Broward's 365 year-round food drive for various organizations that feed the hungry in our community. I'm going to give a pitch for that. If you go to a library, there is a box in every county public library. And if you go to a market that says buy one, get one free, and it's something you could use one of, not two, please give the second to someone else who doesn't have food and you're lucky enough to have it. Everyone is, there are hungry people every night in this county, and they shouldn't be in the richest country in the world. We and the voters adopted now, my big thing, a code of ethics. For county commissioners, which provides transparency in government. And we're going to roll that out in February at our first meeting. You're going to see how transparent we are, how you can look up everything and know everything about us except for our clothing size and our weight. Visitor databases are now in operation and they're going to be available for public review that document commissioner interaction and meetings with lobbyists and their clients. Voters approved the creation of the Office of the Inspector General. They finally have enough people on the committee to look to start to choose that person. And to apply, and you all also voted to apply the Commission Code of Ethics to all of Broward cities. And this year, the Office of Public Communications developed policies for county agencies to create and maintain Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube social networking sites, and numerous meetings and workshops were televised and webcast. This year, a full third of our commissioners are brand new. And I expect all sorts of great things from everyone and new ideas from our newbies. We have Commissioners Holness, Sharif, and Lamarca. The rest of us are longer-serving veterans. My goals as mayor are, my first and most immediate is jobs and job creation. And I'm hoping we can have some large-scale job fairs and forums to help those who desperately are seeking work. Second, I'm looking to have a renewed emphasis on regionalism. Too often, we only think of Broward County, but when we go to Tallahassee, as a Democratic county, we're really outnumbered. And it's time that we again work with our neighbors to the south and the north to see, united, we can get things done. Divided, we're not going to. And we're going to have to work for the greater good in Tallahassee, with that one exception that I had mentioned earlier. The status quo is the lack of a meaningful tri-county outlook, and we need to have it. We need to attract businesses, and if they don't come to Broward, but they come to another county, it doesn't mean they have to live there. They can still live here, if that's the way we can get businesses here. We need to really work hand in hand to grow our region economically. Third, we need to demonstrate to the public by our actions, day in and day out, that we are fully committed to implementing and following our new ethics code, which the Broward County Commission unanimously adopted 3 months ago. We're going to show everyone that we really mean it, and you know that that's one of my highest priorities. Fourth is dealing with the drastically shrunken amount of ad valorem revenue. We're going to stretch it as far as we can. And finally, taking advantage of a treasure that we have in Broward County is our residents who have time to volunteer. Many Broward County agencies offer opportunities to volunteer. You are the people that help make up what we can't afford. There is nothing more valuable than our wonderful volunteers in Broward County, and I hope to engage more of you in in that process. That's how I became involved in politics as a child and continue my volunteer activities. Thank you for listening to such a